get local tow.
I tried that but the other day and I lost the car, so I don't do it anymore. The driver put it in the garage and pull it back out.
I've never had that issue, though. You know what I figured out? Do you know that you know how sometimes you pull out a car from the garage and it just don't appear?
Yeah.
I find that 9 times out of 10 that happen when you
in a dream world.
Yes.
With nobody else. Yeah.
Well, no, not yes and no. As in, like, sometimes you wake up inside Mission Row, for example, and when you're first opening your eyes, everything kind of look blank, you know?
Yeah.
And you think to yourself, I'm just gonna look through my eyes where everything seems fine and run outside and go grab my car, and that is the problem probably that I found. So I kind of just, you know, I trip over my feet, wake myself up. Definitely not as if I was tackling someone.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that was the reason, but I realized when
that happens, yeah.
I realized when I pulled my car out and I didn't see it, and then I took a nap, but it was there. Anywho, how's the shift been?
Awful.
It's been pretty busy, actually.
The first 6 hours of the shift, after the storm cleared off, was literally just nonstop robbery.
Oh my God.
Robbery. Hostage.
Damn. Well, hopefully it dies down.
I prefer it like that because I've got something to do then and drive around and you know stuff. If it's consistent like that, one would finish and the other one would pop off, you know.
Yeah,
it's true. The unfortunate thing is, like, when there's concurrent things happening, then you start feeling, well, at least I start feeling guilty, like there's a hostage in one place and we're not responding, and then we can't even stay with the original situation because there isn't enough units, and it becomes a mess.
Yeah.
What the fuck? My name's Matt Rhodes. This is not a hit and run.
Yeah, I was wondering what the difference would be.
Yeah, you want to test it real quick?
Crazy different.
The gauntlet is
accelerate's pretty decent.
Yeah, it does.
It's a drag race monster.
I find it doesn't even turn that bad if you brake before you turn.
I dislike the braking in that car.
At 120 miles an hour, the brakes were identical between the Super Scout and the Gauntlet. At 160 miles an hour, it felt like most of the time that the Super Scout's brakes were better.
Okay.
I think... Okay, here's my theory. I think the brakes overall in the Gauntlet are better, and I think the vehicle downshifting through every single gear individually is why it feels to me like it's slower on the lower end. I think that would make sense. Hopefully.
Yeah. Rhodes, do you have the transmission in this or not?
No. I don't have.
I'm interested to see if it made a difference.
We've tried it. It's not good. And I also hated it for the exact same reason I hate the Gauntlet. So stock, this thing has 6 gears. And because of the V12, it can sort of plow through those gears fairly quickly. When it has 8 gears, it's just, I hate it. And it performed worse with the 8-speed whatever. And also, I fucking hate having to press a button to throw it into auto every time. Screw that. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Yeah, I kind of just get used to it. Yeah, but...
Now, you want to know the worst thing? Jumping out to go and... But not even that. Jumping out of the car to go, pull someone out of a car, getting back in your car, and somehow it's in reverse. You need to put... No, thank you. No, thank you. I mean, that even happens with autos. Like, the car gets stuck in reverse. You accelerate and you're going backwards.
But you bump into a pole or a tree or something and you can't reverse. You're
yeah,
stuck in like second or third gear.
I hate it. I hate it.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to grab repair kits. Is the Armory at Mission Row functional?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. I'm
I
swinging
think
by
everything pretty much is. You just can't use the side door and the front door.
All right.
I know we were told we can put evidence away, we can run guns and stuff there and all that sort of thing. So
Perfect.
and they were used in the meeting room and stuff like that. So I'm guessing everything's good.
All right. Well, I'm gonna swing by and grab some stuff. Thank you for watching over the car and ensuring it didn't get stolen.
No worries. There's also food at Missionary as well.
Ooh, I'm starting to get
There's
hungry.
A bunch of food. So it is when you walk out of the motor pool towards the cells. It's right beside that little kitchenette spot there.
Oh, okay. All right. Like where the coffee pot is?
Yeah, yep.
All right,
There's
perfect.
Like 30 odd meals there or something.
All right. Well, I'm gonna go grab some and also probably some IFACs and don't judge me, okay? Gotta go.
Okay.
Starry Night, thank you for the 54 months. I appreciate it. I think a frequent area we go on two wheels is over here. Maybe not. I still need to figure out why the Scout is performing the way it is. That should not have happened. I don't know why. Hey, Martha.
Hello, did you get my text?
I want to say I got it.
Yes, you did.
When
you
I was
can
in the
say
hospital.
You did to make me feel
I was in the
better.
hospital.
Oh, no.
Martha, I was at 13
All right,
Bravo
then.
16 minutes
Okay,
ago. I got it 13 minutes ago.
That means nothing to me. You're just talking stuff now.
I got ejected from my car.
Oh, no. Didn't put it in the river, though, did you?
No.
No.
Into a pole,
didn't
though.
Oh, my God.
For a moment, I thought it was at the VU, you know? And then bam!
Did you? Oh, well. What a
Yep.
lovely reference.
What? Wait, reference to what?
VU. You said you thought you was in there. Is that something from your past?
No, it's just because I hit a pole and got ejected. You know, it was just...
Oh, right. Okay, then. And that's what you immediately thought of. I see. That's all right.
Yeah,
That's all right.
I mean,
Yeah.
I do this thing where I get on the megaphone sometimes with people who are hitting...
on the pole?
Well, if they're hitting enough poles in a pursuit, I'll get on the megaphone and ask if they need directions to the VU.
I don't even know what we're talking about anymore.
Me neither. What's up? I still haven't read the text. I'm sorry.
Read it. No, what you say is, I did read your text, but I just need to glance at it again.
Okay, all right.
Yeah, so you get out of,
I see it.
Yeah.
I saw it. Where is it?
Okay, it's over the back in a bin, and I always check all the bins around the perimeter just in case someone's
new.
putting it there for later. Yeah, it looks new.
Okay, all right.
Is that a thing? Do things just go in the bin, or has someone put it in there? Because I've got a load of blueprints being put in there.
Blueprints can be recycled.
Yeah, I've done that. It's just that I don't often find a weapon in there.
Yeah, I'll grab it. I'll document it.
Yeah, I haven't
there's no
touched it.
notes or anything, right?
No, it's just in there.
Okay.
But I always worry that, say, like, if something's going on with the PD, they haven't got a knife on them, but they could just quickly nip in there and get a knife. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah. No. Absolutely.
I always worry about stuff like that. So yeah, I've seen it. So it looks brand new.
All right. I'll go take a look. Give me a moment. All right.
Left one. So it's in good nick, isn't it?
Yeah. No. It. Why would someone? I'm so confused.
Yeah, but
I'm
that's
just
what I
gonna take a
mean.
photo.
That's why I worry about things like that. Because sometimes, you know, I find bits and pieces down the stairs, and I just won't. You know, like if you're bringing a prisoner in or something, they might think if it's here, they can suddenly jump over the wall with
Right.
it and get someone.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
But while they're talking to you, they ain't got a knife on them. Do you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just a suspicious person.
As you should be. As you should be.
I know.
Wait, can I enter through this door? Is it
Yeah,
accessible?
I think you can use the cells.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you got it on ya?
I do, yes.
All right.
There
Yeah,
we
no, I think
are.
you can go to the cells and up to the helicopter.
All right. Moment of truth. We're going to find out if there's anything suspicious with this. Here we are.
Okay, then. I'm going to be a detective now, aren't I?
Oh.
For a little bit.
You know what? When you going to join the police department, Martha?
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
Why not?
Because I want people to like me.
That's so fucking real. Holy fuck, Martha. That hit too close to home.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, I got took hostage this morning in a bank fight, and Davenport come, and they were really worried that when he said, "Oh, I'm going to get another officer here," they go, "Oh my
Ooh.
God, who is it?" And they didn't want you. They were really worried. They were
Wait,
really scared about you.
really?
And I thought, what have you been doing? And they said, "Oh yeah, because
My
we want to
job.
stay alive." What's all that about?
That's giving Shlomi Spectre.
God.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I don't know who they were. They had all masks on and everything. They were, you know.
Shlomi doesn't typically wear a mask. He wears a bandana, and then he's still got like the.
There was 3 of them. They was all shit scared. They didn't want
Ooh.
you to come. Yeah.
Shlomi, he got like. You ever seen an alpaca?
Yeah.
He got like the alpaca haircut.
SA.
Yeah. You know what haircut I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
All right. So looking here, this is a
Brand new, is it just like...
yes, but typically they're serialized. But there's no DNA on it. There's no blood.
Yeah.
I'm gonna document this anyways, even though I mean there's
Yeah.
nothing
Well,
really I can do. But
there would be DNA on it, wouldn't there, if someone had put it in there? So maybe, you know, maybe they just put a cloth over it. I don't know. But anyway,
possibly.
I do worry that someone's going to look in it. So obviously someone's just stuck that in. Oh, right. So it's all clear then. No one's probably going to come back in and shank me.
Probably not. But
Okay,
but there's
then.
no guarantee. There's no guarantee.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah, no, I know.
You
Right,
checking though is
okay,
actually
then.
very good. Thank you, Martha.
Yeah, I go all the way around. I even go to the bins across the way as well, and I sometimes find things in there. But yeah. Right, okay then. Well, that's good to know. I'm sorry I dragged you away from whatever
No,
you
you're
was
good.
doing.
You did not drag me away from anything. I was coming here anyways.
Okay, well, I hope you feel better anyway. What happened to you? Did you just fall over?
I I went through the windshield and after hitting a pole.
You actually did?
Yeah, I wasn't joking. That's why I made the VU joke, because it was a pole that I hit, you know?
Yeah, sorry, I forgot what you said, but you know. So yeah, okay then.
It's all right. It's all right.
It's all right. It's like, it doesn't, well, whatever. Do you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm glad that that's all right. So I'm going to go back outside and get some fresh air.
No, okay. All right.
Okay then.
Martha, you good?
Yeah, I am. Oh, by the way, you know when you
What's
said
that?
about that phone call, I won't talk about it because you don't want to talk about it because you said yesterday you have to be careful. That isn't the number that I have for her. So,
That's
yeah, I've got a
interesting.
different number. I'll give you that if you want. I'm surprised it isn't on. It might even be on her record, her old number.
Let me find out.
'24 Chevy in the 38 with a black and coloured Ardent.
I don't actually see it on her profile. Though, I imagine there might be a report with her information.
Yeah. I mean, I can certainly send you the old number if you want, just in case you need it. But maybe she got a phone nicked ages ago.
How long? Like, when was the last time you recall speaking to her on that old number?
Quite a while. But don't forget, we haven't spoke. Do you know what I mean? For months and months and months, and
Got it.
then she phoned me on a new number because I didn't know who it was. So, but yeah, it was ages and ages ago. But she's got a new number now. So,
All right.
but you know, I
What
can
is that
certainly
number?
give that to you. What, the new one?
Yes.
The one she called me on. You said, does it end
Oh,
in that? Do you remember?
Yes, I have that one. Apologies. The old one that you have.
Yeah, hang on.
Hmm.
Can I paste it to you?
Wait, could you repeat it, or could you say it out loud, and I can just write it down?
Oh God. All right then. Right, I've memorised it. Hurry up before I forget
I'm ready.
it.
I'm ready. I'm ready.
It's 420.
Uh huh.
515
Okay.
5163.
420 515 5163.
Yeah, that's the old one.
Okay.
That's the one I was always used to talking at, that I got. Oh,
Very. It's the only thing I can think of is her phone was stolen.
yeah.
The thing is, I don't have like a prior comparison. Wait, hold on. She might have a staff profile with it.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
I looked at her MDT profile, completely forgetting that she. Hold on. Let's
Yeah.
see. No, her phone number in her staff profile is the most recent one.
Right.
But from my understanding, according to this, she is a county clerk, and as a result,
Yeah.
I'm going to assume she did get a new phone. She would have had to have updated it, especially if she's going to be in the lemon list and whatnot.
Yeah. I mean, she always had that one as the right receptionist, the old one. It never kind of changed.
I'll definitely document
yeah.
it regardless, because
But yeah, I didn't
never
hear from her
know.
for ages. It was only the other day that she called me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah. Did
unfortunately.
Richard tell you anything about that?
No.
Oh right. Okay then. Because she sat in my taxi telling me a few things that I didn't know. And I didn't know why she showed up and sort of told me all this stuff that I didn't know. So it was quite a worry. So I told Richard about it, and I told Peters as well, because I didn't know what was going on, why she would give me such information that didn't make sense.
How
like,
long
for
ago was
so
this?
long. Oh, this is about last week, maybe, but a couple of weeks ago, something like that.
438's code.
And I hadn't heard from her for months and months and months. So yeah, because I heard from someone that she was keeping tabs on me, so I got upset by that and
Huh?
asked the police about it. Richard knows all about it actually, so you could probably talk to him about it.
All right, we'll do.
But yeah, she said my friend said that. Well, my friend at the time said that she was keeping tabs on me, and then I said why? Keeping tabs on who's coming in and out and who I'm talking to. There were nice spoke to her the other day. I said we do need to have a chat. I said because I want to know what's going on, because no one at the PD would sort of tell me what she said or if she was keeping tabs. So I was wondering then if they took her phone off her, because I know how she left. I thought, I wonder if they took her phone off her and went through it to see exactly what she was saying to people. And no one can seem to tell me that, what was on her phone or if I was in danger. They just literally shut me down. So so recently she sat in the car and she was just telling me things like how Jack Kettleman tried to kill my friend Asher, tried to batter him to death. And just that she was told by Jack not to never lose her job at the MRPD, which so I'm surprised she did because she seemed to throw it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah, it was a strange conversation for me because we're talking like so long ago. This is stuff I've forgotten about. You know what I mean? Then she's just
Right.
sitting there telling me. And it was a strange conversation. And I said, there's no way Jack would have done that. I said, because Asher was his blue-eyed boy. He'd done all the chopping for him for the lumber company, like. And she was going, oh, no, he did. He did. And at the time, I remember when I was knocking about with Asher, I remember he was in ICU for a while and he had to keep going back and visiting. So, and then he said to me, I've got something I need to tell you. And he never did. He never told me. And my initial thing was I didn't want to know none of them. I hate them all. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And so he said he was keeping away from them all. All of a sudden, I'm hearing this and he's talking about Jordan keeping tabs on me. And I just thought, well, he's still associating with them. How does he know? So I kind of, and then when he said he was going to tell me something and he never told me, I got a bit worried about that. But no one ever told me anything. No one would, do you know what I mean? It was like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, just tell you half the things. So when she's turned up and told me that, I thought that must have been when he was in the ICU and he didn't want to say nothing. But I'm pissed off about that because I thought that meant you was around him still, because
Question.
we was both going to keep away. Yeah.
If you had to describe your sort of okay, I know you're not like a very judgmental person.
Yeah.
But what's your stance on Jordan? Like with your personal interactions?
I don't trust her. I find her to be quite lip service, if that makes any sense. It's like says the right thing to.
76 13 Bravo.
Do you know what I mean? So of course she was all over me. Oh, I love you. You're so lovely, lovely, lovely. But then, she when she talks to me, sometimes she's all over the place, going, yeah, and she's like, bye. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like there's a
like a hidden agenda,
like a mask slip every now and again. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just don't trust her because when she said that, like Jack said, she shouldn't lose her job. I thought, well, obviously she was. Why would he say that if she weren't keeping tabs? And I do know how she left. So I think I can well believe she was doing that to me. And I honestly have never done nothing to her. So if she was doing that for someone else, I don't know why. Because honestly, I swear on my life, I do absolutely fuck all ever, in general. So I don't know what they would have been watching, you know? You know me. I think you
Yeah.
know me well enough. I think something would have, come up. But it's one of them things that I think I'm just trying to live my life here and I get this information. And I'm certainly pissed off that Asher never told me straight away because if she was keeping tabs and that's when he told me that before, why on earth didn't he say that had happened to him? Because that they might have been keeping tabs on me for a reason. I know honestly never done nothing to him. All I done was PR for the bloody lumber company,
Now
So
regarding
I don't know.
So I think I
on.
think I have a general understanding of how you perceive her. That being, there's like a hidden agenda, and I have a clarifying question though. When you say like there's like a mask slip, are you saying that that's done unintentionally, or is it because she's already gotten what she's looking for and doesn't really need to put up that front for that hidden agenda?
I don't know, but there seems to be, there's always this thing in her voice where she's all like, yeah, blah 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 blah. Yeah, okay then, and it goes like that. But the first thing she said really was, she said, "Oh, you and me." She said, "We're probably the only people that care about chastity, Steph." And I said, "I do care about it, yeah." And like she said, yeah, and obviously, we both feel like, it should be avenged. And I said, well, I don't know about that. And she said, oh, well, I do. And I was just, and I did say to Richard when I told him, I said, I don't know whether she thought, could she get information from me because I work? Was she coming back to me after all these months just to get that? But, I wouldn't do that. And I said, I wouldn't. God,
It's crazy that she would.
I love chastity to death, obviously, but you can't just two wrongs don't make a right. I'm not going to go after somebody and make that my life, to end someone's life. It just don't work like that. It's
The
there's
crazy
ways
thing
of doing
is,
stuff.
when she called you to get a hold of me, the fact that she didn't speak to you in the sense of like,
she didn't say, "Oh, it's me." She didn't say, "Yeah," but then again, might she? I don't know. Oh, God, I don't know. The thing is, I didn't save her number the first time round when she phoned me for the taxi because she phoned for a taxi. She's never done that. you know, all these months I've been in the lemon list, and then she's
got
sort
a
of chatting
car.
chatting to me. Yeah, she's chatting to me about chastity, and I you know, I feel terrible. Chastity's, you know, she was like amazing, but you can't just, you know, I wouldn't want to become like the person that done that to her, you know, because that would just then what's the point,
You're not any better.
Yeah, no, exactly, and I couldn't. I ain't got that in me to do.
Actually, I think it's
You
on
know, it's
Innocence.
there's ways of doing that, you know, but that ain't me. So
I
when I
can't.
said, oh no, you know, I said
It's
no,
an
I don't know
Innocence
about
24/7.
that. I thought, what is she? When she said, I think me and you, yeah, are like the only two people in the city that care. Of course I care. Just because I don't want to get revenge and
yeah,
like,
brother.
you know, dirty my hands with blood, it don't mean that I don't care. And that's how I think she likes people to feel, that just because they're not going to go and chop someone's head off, they don't give a shit. And it ain't true.
Just to clarify, I want to
So,
make this very, very clear, make sure I'm not misunderstanding. She
yeah,
specifically told you that you and her were the only one that cared about
yeah,
chastity.
yeah. She said, and
Interesting.
she said, yeah, we do need a check. Because I said, I didn't want to give her a taxi lift and just don't say nothing about the keeping tabs business, because no one else had told me. So I said, yeah, we do need a chat. And she was going, oh, and she was making out she wasn't. And then she straight away kind of deflected, sort of thing, and said, oh, about, oh, you know, Jack Kettleman tried to kill Asher. And I said, no, he wouldn't have done that. And she said, no, he did. You know, this is all news to me. Like from a couple of weeks ago, I find all this out. And this is stuff I laid to bed years ago. And she goes, oh, do you think Jack Kettleman's dead? She said, because I don't. And I didn't even know that he might be dead. I have no idea about the guy. So she said, oh, I don't think he's dead. I don't need to know that. Do you know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
information. I'm thinking, why she gave me this? Why is she telling me? You know, and about Asher. So I've been trying to get hold of Asher because I haven't spoke to him since I thought he was still involved with them lot. I haven't like got in touch with him. But lately I've been saying, you know, give me a message, you know, I think we need to talk. He's just ignoring me now. He won't get back to me. And my last text to him like yesterday was like, well, I tried. So I don't want to go, you know, it might have been bad for him. I don't want to drag stuff up for him, but I think he should have told me. Do you?
Yeah. Yeah.
After telling me I was being
100%.
kept tabs on and it was all going back to the lumber company, what do they want to fucking know?
But do we know if he's around? Like
I don't know.
if we don't know
That's
if
what I mean.
Jack
I
is
don't know.
Jack could be. What if Asher's dead?
No, he's in the lemon list, but he does things in the city. He's mechanic and that. So this is what I mean. So I wanted to get hold of him. The thing is, I haven't heard about Jack for, well, since I left the lumber company. It's like months, like, you know, beginning of the year, like last year, and that's all
Beginning
gone
of the
for
year?
me. Last year, no, that's only a little bit.
No,
I mean
no.
last
Like
year.
a whole year ago.
Yeah, I'd say.
Look for the female
When did I leave? I mean, when did Asher say that to me? I think it was something like 8 months ago, something like that. So we're talking a bloody long time. So I don't want that dragged up. You know, I couldn't give a shit about the guy. I cared about them all at the time, but you know, they wasn't that nice to me in the end. So I just thought, right, fuck it, walk away, do something else, which I did do. So you know, but it was near to that time that she was apparently keeping tabs, and he was around when she was supposed to be doing that.
I'm so confused. What? Like
I am.
what?
I am.
It makes no sense to keep tabs on you. Like, did they think you were some kind of like, you had like ulterior motives? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, I in my heart don't think Jack thought anything like that of me. All I did was just do PR and just like annoy everyone, really. But yeah, no, I'm pretty sure he got the idea that I wasn't, you know, that I was harmless. You know, that I wouldn't do anything. So I don't know why I would have been. All I can think of is because of the way she left. She was supposed to be keeping tabs on who was coming in and out and speaking to me or what was being said, maybe. But the fact that he done that to Asher, if he did, because let's face it, she's the only one that's told me. So I don't know for sure. That's why I want to get hold of him. I want to find out if he did it. I mean, we're talking months ago, so it'll be
It's
be
irrelevant
well
outside
out.
of statute.
Yeah, that's irrelevant.
Like if
but
there were
it's
ever a
just the fact that I
time
weren't told.
to mention it, it would be now. Like there'd be no reason not to.
Yeah.
Like he's not at risk.
Yeah, no, he's
Obviously
all right.
waiting to
But
get stuff
I've
out
tried
of
to get
the
hold of him and he won't talk to me. I just want to know what was. I mean, how did she fucking know?
So green and
Did
coloured
she tell
Premier.
anyone? So she
Normal head
knows
agent,
that he
so-
was battered, if he was battered, and never told nobody. When did she find out? It's I just, and I wish I didn't know any of this because I was just living my bloody life, mate. Do you know what I mean?
Now you have to sit there and ponder why everything fucking
Yeah.
happened the way it did,
Yeah,
and
but
if
Richard
any of
said
the
just let's see what
experiences.
happens. You know. But and that's all I can do really. I mean, nothing's happened to me since I've been in the kebabi. No one's come near or by. It was just a really strange conversation. Really strange, you know. And we didn't have any beef. I never fell out with her. This is what I mean. We never fell out.
The
First
crazy
time
thing
it
is
was,
because you can't verify this, it's not like it's not like you can even confirm, right? If Asher's not willing to speak to you, it's not like you can
well,
ask these questions. So now you're just sitting here like, okay, is what she told me
is it
true?
just
Like, is
yeah?
it
Is she
is it
just trying to
false?
get at me?
Yeah, is she
I
trying
don't
to?
care
That's
if
so
Jack's
weird.
live or dead. This is the thing. Do you think Jack's dead? She's just spoke about stuff like little bits and pieces. I thought, why are you even asking me that? I didn't have the idea that he could be. I just thought he went up a mountain with a fucking sideboard and had some bloody little tables and chairs with it. I don't know what he was doing. He was just a furniture bloke. You know, so God knows what's happened to him. I don't know. But yeah, I didn't even know there was the potential that he could be dead. So for her to say, do you think he's really dead? Then I'm thinking, oh God, is he then? Bloody nightmare. But yeah, Richard knows all this.
We're currently just in the outside parking lot.
I'm gonna speak to Richard.
And we were
at
pretty
some
sure
point.
that she wouldn't be given any other jobs after she left. But then she's a county clerk, but apparently she can't really see much. So then that makes me think, is that why she wanted to get with me and say, oh, we're the only two people, as if we could sort of like join forces? I'd like the people that done chastity to get, to get their comeuppance, but
I think he's gonna do the.
Do you know how to spell Kettleman?
yeah, it's just kettle and man.
Wish me luck.
How come nothing's coming up?
I think when they tried to search him before, they ended up finding him. In the end, I don't know where he is, but they said, "Oh yeah, I've got him." So I don't know. I don't know how they searched for him, but it's just kettle.
I might have
isn't
to
it,
look
kettle?
at reports or something.
Yeah, they found him though. They did find him while I was there.
Do you know if he ever got arrested for anything? Like, did he have a criminal
they
record?
said he did. Yeah, he did. But I don't think it's much. It's not extensive. But he's long gone. This is what I'm saying. He's long gone. So I don't know what she's trying to do.
I can't even
But
call
he's
what
long
we're
gone.
doing. This guy's just a
I don't even think
goofball.
about him.
It's very strange. I genuinely cannot find him at all.
Can ya?
Jack, Jack, right? Okay, I found him, but not looking at 3942's estate
So
ID.
there's no profile on him.
No, there is. It's 3942 for the state ID, but for whatever reason we can't search and find that.
Right. Yeah, but if that's what I mean. If you search general profiles, he ain't got a profile no more.
Search by state ID.
Is that
3942 and he comes up. But the thing is, I should not have to go the super roundabout way to find this.
Yeah. Yeah.
It is very odd.
I doubt we'll ever see him again. I'm just pissed off that I never got told if he's done something like that. I didn't think he ever would to Asher, because him and Asher I didn't think had beef. And then when I find out that maybe they did have beef, what was that bloody over? And I'm thinking, if he battered Asher, what the fuck did Asher do to get the battering? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Martha, real quick question regarding the knife, because I just want to lay down a within the report. I just want to write a statement here. When was the last time prior to today that you had searched that dumpster?
Last night.
Okay. So
I do it every time. I go around the whole thing and check all the bins, and if there's anything needs recycling, I shove that out for or anything I could put out for the sunny men. Like.
Got it. When you say last night, if you had to put, it doesn't have to be perfect. How many hours ago, roughly?
Oh
my God. roughly. I can't think. How do I say it? Hours. For me, I mean, look, if I was, oh God, how can I say it? Quite a
Just go
lot.
ahead. Just go ahead and say it. No, you're good.
I can't say like if I was at home, right?
Uh
Yeah. No, that ain't gonna work
huh.
because then that nothing else will work. What was it?
uh.
Okay, well let's put it this way. Listen, listen, listen. You know when we had the
Okay.
meeting last storm, not this morning, or
Yep.
the last, you know the last meeting, like police meeting,
Yep.
not that one, the one before where
One
it
before.
starts to go into shift 2. Yeah, it was a
Okay.
few hours before shift 2. It would have been around
So
that time.
after the meeting, but a few hours before shift 2. So that would be
Yeah.
1 p.m. is the meeting Eastern. A couple hours
Yeah.
after that would be
I'm still
3-ish
Yeah.
p.m.
But I mean, during that
Okay.
time, I
Boss
can't
really did some
pinpoint
ranching at the
exactly, but
airport.
like when I
Got
do
it.
clock in, or even if
Oh
I'm
my
not
God.
clocks in, I just go round and I check the back door to make sure I check all the doors to make sure they're all locked.
I'll indicate it had
What
been less than
status?
24
What
hours.
Jesse's back on
That
Oh, definitely,
that
definitely.
way, you know, we're not. And if for whatever reason something were to ever
Yeah.
come up and we
Oh,
needed to
gotcha.
pinpoint it, we can start, you know, getting, we would start narrowing it down for the sake of
Yeah.
pinpointing when. But that's
No, it
all
just
I
seems
need.
like a bit of a weird one. I've not found weapons in there. I've found bullet casings and things like that about, but I always give them to someone.
All right, here we are. I'm gonna go put this knife in evidence. Give me
Okay.
one
I mean, if
moment.
someone had put it in there, you'd have some DNA. That's what I'm saying. So I don't get.
Yeah, you're not wrong. The way you dealt with it is definitely the appropriate way to do so. That way
Yeah.
you don't contaminate anything.
No. No.
Because you know exactly what would happen if for whatever reason
Yeah.
that was a murder weapon.
Yeah.
Whatever the situation is, right? Like that becomes very problematic if
Yeah.
you tell us, yeah, no, there was nothing in here yesterday. I was on duty, 13, 14, 15 hours ago, and the only DNA ends up being yours. It's like, okay, Martha. And
It's just like
obviously
turning
I
yourself
know
in, though,
you.
isn't it? That.
Well, the thing is, I know you, right?
Yeah.
And I know that you wouldn't be the person to do something like that. But
Yeah.
a judge who may not know you or someone who just in
Yeah.
general doesn't know you is just going to be like, okay, well, how would we treat anybody else in this situation? Their
Yeah.
DNA's
I
on
mean,
it. They're in possession of it.
when I first started doing taxi, people would pay me with weapons. It was getting a bit much in the end.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, I got a hunting rifle in there as well, which I don't know why they thought they'd give me that. I sold that.
Oh my
But yeah, I'd get knives in there, and they go, "Here, I'll have that. I'll get wrenches and everything." I just threw them away.
All right.
And then later on, people said to me, "You know what? They've probably just done a crime, and they're just using your taxi as a bin." And I thought, "Yeah, I think they are." So,
hey, hot guns are a thing. Don't get caught up in
Yeah.
that. Don't get caught up
no
in
guns.
that.
Oh no, they didn't put proper guns in.
Good. That's good.
Right. Shall I leave you to it now? Are you all right?
Yep, I'm good. I'm just getting a few things here, and I should be good to go.
Right. Okay then. Well, thanks for
Have a good one, Martha. I appreciate you.
as well.
Where? What am I looking for? I'm missing something. Hmm. All right, report 17636. 17636. Whoops. And knife. On for DNA, there were no results. Additionally, actually, we'll just leave it as purchase. Of no may indicated she checked. Um. Evidence. Hmm. All right. Should be good. Save. All right. Let's make sure. Oh, food's in the meeting room. Well, hold on. Davenport told us it was down here, but Martha probably put up that sign, and I believe Martha. There's food here. Ooh, a lot of food. Going bad. We're gonna go hand this out.
Then we're gonna go off duty roads.
All right. Do you need any food before you go? Because some of this food's gonna go bad, and I just picked it all up, and I'm gonna start handing it out to other officers.
I don't. I've actually got drinks here that are gonna go bad that I was gonna put back there, and hopefully someone takes it. I noticed a few people just got on duty.
Yeah, I'm gonna approach them and let them know. That way we can ensure that this gets eaten.
Yeah, well, he was actually in the meeting room, so it's been sitting there, I'm guessing, since the last shift 1 meeting or whatever, shift 2 meeting.
Damn.
So there's that, and there's fresher stuff there.
Yeah. I left the fresher stuff behind, but I want to make sure that this gets eaten. So I'm gonna go to Espino's, the marshals if necessary. Did Brandy go off duty?
Yeah, she said she had to dip, so.
Oh, damn. All right, well, I'll try to make sure this all gets eaten up before it goes bad.
No worries. Alrighty, have a good day.
You too. Sick. I think that's gonna keep happening. I can't turn. I don't know why. Sick. There's no way to stop that visual damage outside of parking it. Three 10-8.
24, 1042, you have a good one, guys.
Good morning, chat. Hope y'all are doing well. All right. Let's see if it happens again. Perfect. Dispatch 290, 1038 Southwest on Amarillo Vista with a black in color. I believe it's a Turismo Classic. Unsure on occupants. Engine off, please.
Excuse me?
It's engine off, please.
Yeah, I got you.
Hello.
How you doing?
I'm doing good. I'm Senior Deputy Rhodes with Blaine County Sheriff's Office. How are you?
Fantastic, Mr. Rhodes. How are you doing today?
Not bad. Actually, not bad.
It's good.
Mm-hmm. You have any ideas
What
what
can I
I'd
do
be
you for?
pulling you over for today?
Probably because I'm the sexiest motherfucker you've seen all day. Shit.
Well, sir, respectfully, it's very difficult to see you out of a very tinted rear window. So no, that's not. That wasn't it. That wasn't it.
Well, now you can see me though. Now you can see me. Dapper
Yeah,
and
but
shit,
that wouldn't
you
be
know
the
what I'm
reason I pulled you over if I couldn't have seen you to begin with.
saying? Fine. Fair. What can I do for you?
Well, you were speeding heavily.
Really?
Yes.
This car is like one of the slowest cars I've ever driven. I can't go like above 62.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you where I saw you speeding originally, and then
All right.
you're going to realize how long you were speeding for.
Okay.
You passed me at Mission Row,
No idea where that is.
the police department in the city. Mm-hmm. Yep.
I got you.
Yep. So you passed the tuner shop, you made the right, then you went all the way over here, and then you made this right, and here we are. And you know how fast you were going on those roads.
62 miles an hour.
No, the fuck you were not. If you put a 1 before that, I'd believe you.
Really?
Yeah, sir,
Hey,
respectfully.
do you have a screenshot of that?
I don't need one.
Oh, I do.
Well, I don't need one. Do you see that vehicle behind you, the Scout?
The one that just pulled up.
No,
Oh, that's a
Premier. The SUV that I'm driving.
Yeah.
For context, there's a V12 in that.
Can I see?
No. And you still were able to keep a lot of distance because of how fast you were speeding.
That's crazy.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, this is a proud day for me.
It should not be a proud moment. You have some ID with you?
This is not a proud day for me.
Yeah. Correct. Not a proud day.
Not a fuck this day.
Ooh. Do you have a non-expired ID?
Wait, how do you know it's expired? Wait, what?
The expiration is 2024. Let me take a look. Right there. See that?
Oh, shit. I
Yeah.
see. I thought that was my experience.
Experience? But
Yeah, like in
for
life.
what? Are you
As a driver.
2024 years old?
No, just as a driver. Like, the faster I drive, the more experience I get.
No, that's not how that works. That's not how that works.
Nobody explained that to me, sir.
Okay, well, you need to go to City Hall at the conclusion of this traffic stop and get a new ID. All right?
All right, I'll do
Now,
exactly
what's your
that.
full legal name?
Dominic Cavanna. It should have been on my ID, no?
Yeah, but I'm still just asking, right? Because listen.
So in 15 days, you'd assume that I changed my name.
No. no. However, you do need to understand that people have been throwing away their expired IDs, and then other people are picking them up, trying to pretend to be other people.
And there's no picture of a dapper gentleman on this ID. I got you.
So, you know, I'm trying to ensure that, you know, we're all on the same page here. Whose vehicle is this?
It belongs to Dominique Havana.
Okay. All right. Now, Dominic, when was the last time you received a citation?
Can you explain to me what a citation is for 5 months,
A
please?
ticket.
Oh, quite a while. The last time I had a conversation with an officer about this, he told me to go and visit a judge because there's points in my license that should no longer be there.
Are you sure that wasn't me? I have that conversation very frequently with people.
No, I would have remembered you. I think it was Crashity.
That's a possibility. But essentially, the MDT right now is still miscalculating points. But if I see someone who is either at the threshold or nearing the threshold, I always inform them. And then I manually go through and look at all instances in which they could have been assigned points in the past 30 days and then figure it out. But
due diligence, I respect that.
But yeah, but so, it gets real tricky because, like, if I look, let's say I ran your information before I stepped out of the car, and then you had 20 points, which is over the threshold. Then I asked you to step out of the car, and then you said, "Why? I didn't do anything wrong." Blah blah blah, and then you flee, and then you get caught, and you're like, "Well, I don't even know why you asked me to step out of the car and put me in cuffs." Blah 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 blah. Because of the information that was readily available to me, said essentially that you are.
That makes sense.
But what happens is it snowballs out of control because then the person's in possession of a gun, and then the gun is hot, and then all of it could have been avoided had, number one, the MDT worked, but that's not really our problem. We're not the IT person. More importantly,
they followed my example and stopped.
Exactly. But most people opt to not. All right. Listen, I'm gonna let you off with a warning here. All right. But where are you going straight from here?
Probably to my shop.
No, wrong.
Oh yes, wait. City Hall.
City Hall.
I need to get more experience.
Yes. How about you hand me that expired ID and I dispose of it?
I don't trust the police. What if you use it for some dumb shit?
What makes you think I want to pretend to be you?
Because I'm sexy as fuck.
Sir, I'm happily married.
Lucky man. Lucky man. I have no
ID. Hand it over. I don't want anyone else claiming to be you.
Yeah,
if you're going straight to City Hall and you're getting a replacement.
Oh, sorry, I'm a bit close.
That's all right.
Yeah, how would you dispose of this, by the way?
We have a trash locker at Mission Row.
Okay, so nobody will be able to get their hands on this.
Correct. The unfortunate reality is most people are leaving their house and tossing them in a fucking bush, not realizing that someone else is in fact going to pick that up.
Why are people so shit?
They're lazy is the real issue.
Got you.
All right.
All right.
Do me a favor. Right? Yep. I just need to verify you ain't got no active warrant, so just sit tight. One moment.
Okay.
All right, you're good. Stay safe.
Appreciate
Go
it.
get that ID immediately.
Yes, sir.
Dispatch 390, latest 38 code 4. 76 Strawberry gas station for refuel.
Hello.
Are you hungry?
I could use some food soon, yeah.
You can go around. Go around. So this stuff is going.
Okay.
This stuff is going bad. Okay. So heat up. Also, there's a key in the glove box.
Yeah, I found it on the street and it said it was labeled as car keys. So I was figured that like if someone tries to steal my car and they find something in the glove box, they would try to push it in the key, and then it's like, wait, it's not working, and then I would have enough time to get him out of the vehicle. You know.
Not bad thinking. Is that gonna fill you up? Because like I said, the food's going bad, so I'm trying to give it to whoever's on duty that needs to eat.
It should be good. It should be good. I have a question. I saw the announcement of the weapon registry, so I just have to add casings of all my stuff. That's it.
I'm sorry. Why the rat and casings?
It said like something about updating the weapon registries as an announcement. So I'm just trying to figure out the.
Yeah.
Because I did do my weapon registry, but
I did
didn't
my weapon registry too. There's a step-by-step SOP written and referenced in.
There's no report reference
attached to this announcement. Okay, listen, I take issue with this announcement.
In what way?
I hate the negative sentiment of the announcement overall. I hate the you know, HVT, that law enforcement officers are hindering the ability to put those, and then it continues down to, let me address the first thing. Hold on. Let me see our SOPs.
Yeah.
I wrote a senior report. Do you have access to those?
Yeah.
Take a look.
I don't see it. Hold on.
Under reports, it should be titled Road Suggestion Box. Wait, do you not have senior reports?
Nah, I should. I have it. I can access them, but it's not pulling up.
Look for report 17635.
Doesn't show up for me. It's not divided between LSPD and BCSO, right?
No, that should not happen. There's no way you don't see it.
17635. I'm on reports. I'm gonna.
You don't have access
reports.
to senior PD reports then.
I mean, I can make senior reports, and I put some. For example, 4 days ago, I did one.
What's the report number for that?
That one was 17442.
Yeah, I see that.
No, I don't. What tax do I have on the MDT? Let me see.
Okay, so the.
Oh, I don't have a tag. Wait, I don't know if I have a tag. I don't know. I can't see it. I'm not command or high command, so I can't see the tags of people.
Remove your PD issued firearm, taser, baton, and flashlight from the locker. Go to evidence tab in the MDT and update the title of your PD equipment to read date, call sign, information that was provided. Example 2024. That's old. That's
no,
old.
I see the DOC complained about Bobby Char, so I do see some. I just don't see. I guess like the search function is.
Well, this should be
great.
If you just go to reports, it should be like the second. You should see a Martha locates.
I see it now. I see it now. I see it now. Okay. Okay. Let me see. Support. Okay. The support services road suggestion box in case he's unable to speak with command high command. Please stop making announcements such as heavy negative sentiments. Please stop requiring that officers get command approval for arrest warrants. Where we micromanaging officers and putting more burden on command. Concerning. With the arrest warrants, I've come to realize.
You know
that,
what?
like,
Hold on. I'm gonna add to that real quick before I forget.
Okay. Okay. I feel like officers need to be taught more about RS and PC, which is a fundamental issue. That's why, like, I guess command is used as a band-aid to approve warrants, you know?
There.
Let me see.
Because one of the announcements is like, it's annoying. I don't even know what.
Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're good. We're good.
Yeah,
We're just
we're fine.
Looking at something. There we are. Perfect. Thank you.
Perfect.
All right.
All right, Espinosa, I'll meet you at the PD.
Okay, I'll meet you at PD.